All right, what is going on, good people? This is the Back Porch Show with your man Fonz.
And Quan, what's going on, people?
This is another day. We didn't land the living, man.
Hey, like they said, lights, camera, action.
Yeah, sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah, but but welcome back to the show. If you watch the show on YouTube, we appreciate you. And if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. It'll help this channel
Please,
grow tremendously.
please.
Promise you. And we thank you in advance for it.
Right, yeah, for sure.
So let's go ahead and jump into our first topic of the hour. We could talk about Coach Bill Belichick of the Carolina Tar Heels football team. Well, right now they're sitting at 2-3, and he was hired to be the head coach on December 11th, 2024. So it was like at the end of the college football season.
Right, yeah.
Uh, so far his tenure has been very, 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 very scrutinized.
Mm,
And there's a lot of controversy coming out of Chapel Hill.
mm,
So the first bit of controversy is the most obvious one. It's the on-field struggle.
mm,
They lost 3 games, 1, 2, and the 3 losses they were blown out.
mm,
I mean, they was blown off the field. Especially it started with that first game versus TCU. It was a televised game. It was hyped up. You got the context of, Bill Belichick being a 6-time Super Bowl champion, and they go out there and lay an egg.
right, yeah.
And so the past couple of weeks, even though he has since come out and said that he's not looking to leave, both UNC and Bill Belichick's camp has said that he's not willing to leave at this present time. "Quote unquote" exit strategy things was going on. They kind of, killed that. But here's my question. Is this a sign of things to come for the UNC Tar Heels? Then mind you, they're not known as a football school. Everybody knows the Tar Heels is a basketball school.
Right, yeah, yeah.
But is this a sign of things to come, or should the public and people who's watching this closely, should they have a wait and see approach?
Yeah, I think everybody need to calm down. Um, for one, Bill Belichick, I think is correct me if I'm wrong, chat or Fonz, whoever. I think it's harder to transition from pros college than it is to transition from college to pros. It's a different type of approach. You're not playing with some of the best athletes, in the game. You're playing with developing athletes of the game, and so the approach is different. Not to mention he had like over 70 players in the portal that transferred to UNC to play with Bill Belichick. Big name, as we know his success with the New England Patriots and everything. So that brought a lot of attention to that team. So for me personally, I wouldn't expect the Tar Heels to be good right off hand. Like for the first season, like you got to at least give him time to develop the players, get a relationship, build a relationship with him. As we know, Bill Belichick is very, uh, how do I want to say it? Very
Meticulous.
straightforward and very articulate with his scheme, his schematics. Um, you know, he's not a guy with a whole lot of personality, really. So I think it's just a matter of time for the players to get to know him, get to know the expectations for themselves. You know what I mean? And I mean, as much as it's different for them to play with such a well-known coach, it's different for him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been in the NFL all of his life, so I mean, all of his coaching career. I think we should give him a little bit of grace on what's going on with the Tar Heels, all the things that I just mentioned, man. I mean, things are just not gonna flourish right away, and then to not, like we said at the top of the show, we know UNC is really a basketball team. So to expect a good first year as a football team, I think that's kind of a high standard.
Yeah.
Bringing in a brand new coach to college football. I mean, he's not new to the game, but he's new to coaching college kids, and having so many new players on that roster. it's just going to take some time to get that ball rolling. Now, if next year comes or the year before that and they still ain't good, then it's time to throw a little scrutiny on Bill Belichick, what's going on over there, see what's going on. But first year, I mean, it's so many things that has happened for the UNC Tar Heels football team that I think is just a little too early. And I mean, they are 2-3, so they're not like bad. I mean, they are a game away from 500. So yeah.
See, I agree with you, but I got to give some pushback. The first piece of pushback is Belichick so many years ago was a coach on a collegiate level, but he was like an assistant. Like, and then he cut his teeth in the NFL. He was a defensive coordinator. The biggest problem I have with the whole thing with Bill Belichick is the fact that his girlfriend, Miss Jordan Hudson, she be on the sidelines with a headset. I don't and that ain't Belichick, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one. And then two, like you kind of alluded to, it's going to take 2 to 3 years for that program to really challenge the Clemsons and the Louisvilles of the ACC, as long as the ACC stays intact, because there's been talks about the ACC being split up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would advise the people of Chapel Hill, as well as any Tar Heel fan. I'm not a Tar Heel fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I would advise them, if you really like the football team, just wait and see. Wait and see what's really going to happen. And after next year, or like you said, the year after, if nothing changes, then you're gonna have to kick the legend out the whip at the end of the day. Because hey, if you want to turn it around to be either a balanced type of school where you get equal talent for basketball and equal talent for football, fine. But you're gonna have to wait and see what's going on.
Right.